On June 10, 2025, GEODIS Park in Nashville buzzed with anticipation as the U.S. men's national team hosted Switzerland in a high-profile international friendly. The stadium was a sea of red, white and blue, with Swiss fans adding their own energy to the electric atmosphere. Both teams fielded a blend of veterans and rising stars, eager to test their depth and tactics. For the U.S., Matt Turner started in goal, with Robinson and Dest as fullbacks, McKennie and Musa anchoring midfield, and Pulisic, Aronson and Pepe leading the attack. Switzerland countered with Jan Sommer in goal, Akanji and Xhaka marshalling the defense and midfield, and Embolo spearheading the attack, supported by Shaqiri and Vargas. The teams emerged to a deafening roar, national anthems echoing as captains met for the coin toss. Both managers watched intently, having delivered their final instructions. The referee's whistle signaled the start of 90 minutes under the Nashville lights. The match began with both sides cautious, probing for weaknesses rather than risking early mistakes. The midfield was a battleground, with McKennie and Xhaka setting a physical tone. The US tried to stretch Switzerland with Pulisic and Aronson, but the Swiss defense stayed compact. Switzerland looked to control tempo, Xhaka and Akanji orchestrating from deep and seeking Embolo with direct passes. The first real chance came for the US. Musa and Dest combined on the right, Dest's low cross finding Pepe, whose touch forced a sharp save from Sommer. Switzerland responded with pressure of their own, Shaqiri finding space and threading a pass to Vargas. Vargas unleashed a powerful shot from outside the box, but Turner matched it with a flying save. Both teams showed discipline and flashes of danger, but neither could break the deadlock early. The chess match continued, each side waiting for the other to blink. The stage was set for a breakthrough. Past the midway point of the first half, Switzerland seized their moment. Shaqiri won the ball deep, surged forward, and released Embolo with a perfectly timed pass. Embolo stayed just onside, sprinted clear, and calmly slotted past Turner to give Switzerland a 1-0 lead. The Swiss celebrated a clinical counterattack, while the US rued a lapse in concentration. Switzerland grew in confidence, controlling possession and nearly doubling their lead when Akanji's shot from a corner whistled just wide. The US defense looked rattled, needing to regroup quickly. The home crowd fell silent, feeling the pressure mount. The Americans faced a test of character. The US responded with urgency, spurred on by the crowd and McKennie's relentless energy. Pulisic dropped deeper, driving at the Swiss defense and sparking attacks. The equalizer came in the 39th minute. Robinson surged up the left, exchanged passes with Pulisic, and found Aronson at the edge of the box. Under pressure, Aronson spun away from his marker with a deft touch, creating space. He unleashed a curling shot from 20 yards, beating Sommer and sending the stadium into a frenzy. The US players celebrated wildly, their resilience rewarded. The goal shifted momentum, erasing the Swiss lead. Berhalter's attacking philosophy paid off. With halftime approaching, the match was level and finely poised. Both teams had shown their quality, everything to play for in the second half. The final minutes of the half saw both teams pushing for an advantage. Dest and Musa combined down the right, setting up Pepe, but Akanji's block denied the US a second goal. Switzerland threatened through Shaqiri, whose long-range effort sailed over. The half ended with the score 1-1, a fair reflection of an intense, balanced contest. Both sides had enjoyed spells of dominance and produced moments of brilliance. The managers now faced a crucial halftime, time to adjust tactics and refocus their squads. The break offered a chance to regroup and strategize for the decisive second half. The Nashville crowd buzzed with anticipation. The outcome hung in the balance. The second half began with both managers making changes. Way for Pepe, Freuler for Shaqiri. Weah's pace added a new dimension for the US, while Switzerland aimed to keep midfield energy high. The opening minutes were cautious, but soon Pulisic cut inside and forced Sommer into a solid save. Switzerland responded with a slick move, Vargas flashing a dangerous cross just out of Embolo's reach. The game opened up as midfield's tired, creating space for attackers. McKennie drove forward, carrying the ball deep into Swiss territory before being crowded out. Both teams sensed the next goal could be decisive. The tempo increased, with end-to-end action and rising tension. Fresh legs brought renewed urgency. The match was on a knife's edge. Switzerland ramped up the pressure, but Matt Turner stood tall for the US. Shaqiri's clever flick sent Freuler through, but Turner's lightning-quick save denied a sure goal. From the ensuing corner, Akanji's header was blocked by Turner's reflexes and cleared by the defense. The crowd roared as Turner made another crucial stop, this time from Mbolo's powerful shot. Turner's command and bravery kept the US in the game during a relentless Swiss onslaught. For 10 minutes, he was unbeatable, producing world-class saves. His performance inspired teammates and fans alike. Switzerland's frustration grew as Turner shut the door. The score remained 1-1, thanks to the Wall of New Jersey. The final 20 minutes promised more drama. With time running out, both managers turned to their benches for a late spark. Reina and Wright entered for the US, Okafor for Switzerland, injecting fresh attacking energy. The game became frantic, with chances at both ends. Wright had a golden chance to win it, sent through by Reina, but his shot was straight at Sommer. Switzerland countered, Okafor's deflected shot clipping the post in a heart-stopping moment. Both teams pushed for a winner, but defenses held firm. As stoppage time approached, the pace slowed and midfield battles resumed. 3 minutes were added, but neither side could break through. The final whistle loomed as the last US free kick was cleared. The match ended with both teams exhausted but unbowed. Nashville had witnessed a compelling contest. The final whistle brought an end to a fiercely contested friendly in Nashville. Players exchanged handshakes and jerseys, sportsmanship on display after 90 intense minutes. The crowd applauded both teams for their effort and skill. Switzerland's early lead through Mbolo was matched by Aaronson's stunning equalizer. Turner's heroics and missed late chances defined the second half. Neither side could find a winner, the 1-1 draw a fair result. Both teams left with lessons learned and confidence for the challenges ahead.